we have the news on the sinking of the Titanic.
Last night, the supposed to be unsinkable Titanic sank. Here's the story of how the big ship went down.
It was 11:40 p.m. when the Titanic crashed into an iceberg.
And by 2:20 a.m., the whole ship was underwater.
If it hadn't been for this iceberg, this tragedy may have not happened.
Did you know the iceberg had been seen 30 seconds before and the captain was notified? This accident could have been avoided.
Wow, I didn't know that. Moving on, there was a lot of panic.
Here we have one of the survivors who's going to tell us all about it.
Please welcome Miss Julia Cavendish.
Hello, Julia. How are you today?
Fine, Agatha. We have a few questions to ask you. Go ahead.
How do you feel about all this, Miss Cavendish?
I'm still in shock about all this. I can't believe I'm alive. Can you tell us anything you witnessed while trying to get on a lifeboat?
What caught my attention was that there was only about 25 people in the lifeboats when they could hold about 40 people.
Anything else?
Yes, they were letting the children and women go first, and I was lucky enough to be one of those women.
Do you know anybody who died?
Yes, sadly my husband, Tyrell Cavendish, was not a survivor, but I'd rather not talk about it.
We are so sorry for your loss.
Yes, so sorry.
Thank you.
Please give a hand for Julia Cavendish.
That was just one of the people who have survived. There were 700 others that did too.
But sadly, about 1,500 other people lost their lives too.
It's almost time to go, but before we leave, we're going to show you some pictures of the Titanic before it hit the iceberg, while it hit the iceberg, and as it was going down.
Remember, there was nobody to capture these pictures when it went down, but this is what it may or may not have looked like.